Deep in the heart of a secluded forest, hidden among the thicket of very old trees, stood a house. The large mansion cast a shadow against the pale moonlight. The windows were shattered, and the once grand home was rooted in a thick layer of moss, giving it a haunting appearance. The local people whispered amongst themselves about the mansion, claiming that it was cursed by malevolent spirits of people who had met a tragic death within its compounds, and they were scared to approach it after sunset, for it was then that the eerie sounds echoed from within, sending bone-chilling shivers down the spines of those who dared to listen. Years later, a family moved into the house, totally unaware of its dark history. The father, a humble man, decided to renovate the mansion, thinking that he might rid it of its sinister aura. But as soon as night fell upon the house, strange things began to happen. Doors cracked open on their own. Footsteps echoed throughout the hallways, and bone-chilling whispers filled the air. The family overlooked these occurrences at first, blaming the age of the house for the strange things happening. But the occurrences became even more malevolent with each passing day. Emily, the youngest daughter, was the first to notice that something was wrong. She claimed to have seen shadowy figures lurking in the corner of her room, with their glowing eyes watching her every move. But regardless of the mention of the occurrences to her parents, her pleas for help were just met with skepticism from her family, as they dismissed her sightings as mere nightmares. But soon after, they too began to experience for themselves the strange phenomena taking place in their house. Objects began to move on their own, while cold drafts swept through the house, even on the warmest of nights. On one stormy night, as the lightning split the sky and the thunder rattled the windows, the terrified family gathered together in the living room. The temperature suddenly dropped, and an eerie silence fell upon the house, causing the family's blood to run cold. Frightened beyond imagination, the family huddled amongst one another, hoping to escape the horrors that surrounded them. But the doors were sealed shut, and the windows wouldn't budge, trapping them inside the house's malevolent grip. As night went on, the ghostly figures grew bolder and started to manifest their ghostly form right before their very eyes, moaning as they reached out from within their shadows. The terrified family clung to one another in utter fear, while their screams were drowned out by the haunting sounds of the house. As dawn started to set in, the horror suddenly stopped, leaving them shaken and traumatized from all that they had gone through. It was at that time that the family took it upon their opportunity to flee the house, vowing never to return to this wicked place. But the echoes from that frightful night linger on in their minds forever. And to this day, the haunted mansion still stands, with its dark secrets forever held within its decaying walls, patiently awaiting its next unsuspecting soul to cross its threshold, falling prey to its malevolent walls.